كن سعيدا كن فريدا عش بفخر في الحياة لا تبالي فالمعالي بالتحدي لا سواه كن سعيدا كن فريدا.
Assalamu alaikum guys, I'm doing another video really quickly for this channel here. So, I can clear up a few misconceptions that people may have regarding Islamic economics and the digital currency that we're going to be making. Now, first of all, Islamic economics is not communism and it's not capitalism. Okay, Islamic economics is more social based. Your property is always going to be your property. It's not going to become magically the state's property. And what we're trying to do is we're not trying to make the entire economic system, we're trying to give you guys halal currency first. That's our first goal. So how can we make a halal digital currency when, commodities are what it is halal? Commodities are gold, silver, oil, dates, wheat, barley, etc. Now, you see, Bitcoin and Ethereum, they are a digital currency. That is true. But they are not technically halal. Ethereum is no way halal, or not at all. It's not halal. No matter what anyone tells you, it's nothing. Okay, that any Muslim should be interested in or bothering with. But Bitcoin, on the other hand, is kosher. Think of it as kosher. It's not halal, but it's kosher. Okay, right now that paper money is pork. Okay, because it has an unlimited print, it's fiat currency, it has no value, nothing. People can, it can't, it's a store of value, really, but an unlimited print store of value, so it has inflation, so it's riba based. Now, Bitcoin, on the other hand, it is deflationary, and the reason it's deflationary is because the more currency that is printed, as in dollars, pounds, euros, etc., the more value goes into Bitcoin. Because Bitcoin is deflationary, it has a limited creation amount of just 21 million coins. So if we divided, the entire global wealth of 450 trillion right now, theoretically you could say one Bitcoin is worth around 22 million. I think that's the correct answer. You'll have to do the math yourself. But I think that's about it. So, yeah, 20. I think let's get rid of 1 million and we'll do it by 20 million. So, it's about 22 million. So the reason why it's worth that is because Bitcoin is a store of value, okay? And all money is a medium of exchange. So if a large group of people decide among themselves that something is money and it's money, in the very, very olden days, people used to originally use salt, shells, etc. And gold, is a halal commodity, silver is a halal commodity, etc. But right now, we can create our own digital currency, which will actually be halal. Why? Because it will have intrinsic value. Now, we said to you in the comments, maybe not in the video, but we told one of the brothers that the currency that we will be creating will have 4 types of value, 4 types of intrinsic value. We could tell you, one of them. It's very easy. Basically, the reason we're doing ours backwards is because our company will back the value of the currency in a way. So, just like how trading shares in companies that do not engage in haram behavior is halal, you'll also be able to trade in the shares. Because remember, they'll be like shares, but it won't actually be shares. It's just simile, metaphor, whatever, just to show you how the comparison between them. So, because the value of our company will be backing the value of our currency, it will actually have intrinsic value. Also, when you take those photos and videos, you're creating value because that photo has data inside of it and it can be used to teach AI what objects look like. So that has real value. There's more other options as well that we can, show you and explain to you, etc. But, there are trade secrets. Why should we tell you everything? You know what I mean? Either you can believe us or not believe us. But what I'd say to you right now is you are eating pork. Just accept you're eating pork. Okay? No matter what anyone says, you're eating pork. Right? Because fiat currency, that paper money, is haram. No one can say to you it's halal. Go look it up. Go Google judgment on fiat currency. So I'm not giving you any sort of religious things. Religious stuff has already been said. I'm just showing you a viable method that way we can make a halal currency for ourselves. As you know, Islam's been hijacked by these crazies, and you know these Islamophobes are constantly attacking Islam. And look how easy I've done it for you. I've shown you a way that we can prove that look, Islam is about equality, justice, brotherhood, fraternity. You know all the things that other people claim that they're about. But when in reality, when you actually really look at what they do, then they're nothing like that. We can actually prove it, and I've made it so easy for you. All you have to do is download an app and take photos and videos. The more Muslims who download this app, the more valuable it will become. And you know, we've done the maths. We've worked out we only need 10% of the world's Muslims to do this. That's it. So we only need 1 in 10. That's it to do this. Okay? If 1 in 10 Muslims did download our app, inshallah, you know, how much would our company be worth? It would be worth 20 billion just on the photos and videos alone side. That's it. This is not including all the services that we would be able to incorporate into this company. And also the way you guys are going to be able to make halal money for yourselves. And remember, all money is a medium of trade. And our currency will automatically have value because it will be backed by the value of the company that we're building first. There's a really good video by David Schwartz. You know, we'll put a link to it. Go watch that video. Seriously, go watch that video. And after you've watched that video, then come back and you should realize there's only 2 things that we actually have to do. Okay, there's only 2 things that we actually have to do. And when you know what those 2 questions are, you'll realize why we can't give you the answers. Because again, those will be trade secrets to ourselves. Okay, there's only 2 things. If you actually watch the whole video, there's only 2 things. Anyone who's doing a cryptocurrency has to make sure they do. Okay, that's it. All right, everything else, you know, is arbitrary to what the community itself needs. But there's only 2 things that the people who are building it need to do. And like I said, commodities are halal. So we're creating a digital commodity here for you, which will have value because it'll be backed by minimum 4 types of value. Okay, you should be able to work out what they are. They're not hard. If you've done business or economics, you should be able to work out the 4 types of value that we will be able to put into this. So, ladies and gents, we are, like I said, giving you an option here. You can carry on eating pork, which you're doing right now, metaphorically, obviously, or I'm coming to you with a chicken and I'm saying, here, look, guys, here's a chicken. You know, I've zibbad it. I haven't cooked it yet, but I'm a Muslim and I'm telling you it's halal. Okay? You can either eat the chicken and then, you know, the next chickens that we make, they will guarantee to be halal because you'll see for yourself they're halal. Or what you could do is you can carry on eating the pork. Think of technology, cryptocurrency, etc., and try to equate it to a verse from the Quran. You know, I will put the link here. Okay? You know, my memory is not so good, so I'll paraphrase it for you. But, you know, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, paraphrased obviously, that, you know, there are people who you could give tons of wealth to and they will look after it for you and they will give it back to you, you know, because they're trustworthy. And then there's others that you could give a single, you know, dinar to and they will never give it back to you. You'll have to stand over them demanding it. And the reason that they will do this is because they will say, oh, those people aren't educated, so we don't have to give it back to them. And that is what is currently going on right now with the technology, the cryptocurrency, and, you know, other things of this nature, and technocrats, basically. Okay, and what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to show you guys and give it to you guys and put it in your hands. All right, believe me, you know, I could very, very easily go get venture capital money. Okay, they've offered me money, but I don't need to take that money because I've already got 500,000 near enough ready to invest in this company. So I don't need to take their seed money. But why should I invest all this money to help you guys if you guys don't want to help yourselves? And we do want donations because that 500,000 is not going to be enough. So seriously, you know, it's up to you guys. Are you guys, you know, just going to let this opportunity slip out your fingers or not? So right now we need to get as many people as possible to download this app, and then in the future we'll let you know, what we're looking for donations. We're going to probably look for a 1-to-1 donation. You know, can you guys match what I'm going to donate? I'll put in, I've already put in nearly 200,000 so far. Don't think this is cheap. So if I'm going to put in maybe another 500,000, are you guys going to match that? Remember, I will not own this company. It'll belong to you guys. You guys will own this company. I will just work here and I'll get it all set up for you. Okay? And if I pay myself, you know what? I make 30,000 a year just sitting on a sofa doing nothing because of the investments that I have. That's how much I make. Okay? And I will have to sell one of my properties, which is mortgage free, to help you guys. basically take it to the next stage for you guys. Okay, but I'm not going to do that unless you guys download this app and also contribute, because I can, how much I can afford to give you, I've given you, but I'm not going to make myself homeless if you guys aren't bothered. You know what I mean? And I'm not going to destroy my income stream, etc., like that, to help you guys if you guys aren't bothered. So I've done as much as I can do up to this point for you guys as a fisbillah. I'll get my reward with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, regardless of whether you guys help or do not help, or whether this becomes something or does not become something, because of the intention I had when I started this. So to me, it is really inconsequential, honestly. It's more about you guys, because I commit no major sins. Remember this, I commit no major sins. Okay, I have no riba, I have no loans, nothing. And riba is a major sin. You don't even realize how big of a major sin this is. It's better to fornicate, like a donkey, than to eat riba. Because if the least sin of riba has been described as publicly having sex with your mother, think about it, it's logic, right? Okay, so I have no riba, I have only the dust of riba. I have no loans, nothing. I could, if I had not done this for you guys, me or Mrs., we could be chilling in a lovely little villa in Turkey somewhere. And like I said, I make 30,000 a year sitting on a sofa. So I could just be sitting on a beach, 30k a year, doing whatever I like. Yeah? But I decided, you know what, I will do something for the Muslim community, do something as a fisbillah, I have nearly died twice, but that's another story. And I thought, okay, I've got to do something and help the community. So I'm here, I'm doing this for you guys. If you guys want it, it's here, it's ready to go. If you guys don't want it, then there's nothing more really I could do for you. Because think about this. Look how easy I made it for you. Download an app, take photos and videos. That's how easy I have made it for you, due to the knowledge that I have of the systems. That's how easy I made it for you. And we can prove Islam is the correct religion. We can end poverty. We can end debt. It's all it is economics. Some people are going to be like, oh, what about factories, what about this, what about that? That's not our responsibility. Our responsibility is to create a halal currency. If you guys actually know, things like about the world and what's going on, then you should realize that what I'm saying here, if I was lying, people would be attacking me left, right, and center. But no one said nothing to me. No one said nothing to me. We've got multiple awards, no one can say nothing to me. I have spoken to multiple venture capitalists who have offered me money. I've not said to them, I'm going to build an Islamic economic system. I've just said to them, these are the principles that we're going to rely on. This is what we're going to do, etc. And they've offered it to me. But why should I sell out to them when I already got the money that they were going to offer me, the amount they're going to offer me anyway? So as I say, ladies and gents, it's up to you guys, really. What we're trying to do cannot be done if people own this company. That's what you have to realize. It can only be done if this is collectively owned. And that is why we cannot sell out to venture capitalists, etc. Think about it, guys. Don't be just a monkey with a mobile phone, all right? Don't just be a monkey with a mobile phone, because that's how they think of you guys, all right? Anyway, take care, and we'll do another couple of videos, and inshallah.
كن سعيدا كن فريدا عش بفخر في الحياة لا تبالي فالمعالي بالتحدي لا سواه كن سعيدا